What's up, guys? Reaper 3712 here. Doing a 1v1 versus hashtag ball game. I actually recorded the matches here, and so basically it pretty much just started to where there you go, hashtag ball game. Pretty much it started a conversation on Facebook saying well, long discussion short, we were, I guess, we were saying that, well, what game mode is better. When I get what game mode is better is just that the reason why I don't play Destiny or Battlefield because it doesn't have hardcore mode. So the only thing that sucks about well, Destiny, Battlefield, and like other games, like they don't have hardcore mode like Call of Duty does, and that's what we're playing right now. We're playing 1v1 free for all hardcore mode right now. And I just posted a comment from saying that I don't like to play. I kind of just threw in a little gag in there. I called Destiny's children, and Battle Fail, and the reason why I don't play those games is because they don't have hardcore mode. And hardcore mode meaning, like, right now, like, you don't see, there's no HUD, there's low health, well, very low health, and so that's why every time I shoot him, like, he dies pretty quickly. So pretty much, I just posted that, and then he started saying that, oh, like, hardcore is for scrubs, and this and that. And then later on, some other guy butted in, and I told him, I was like, well, I mean, I prefer this because I don't like playing core due to the fact that it's like it has that bullet sponge aspect of it. It's just like I really don't. I just feel more comfortable with this, and I've been feeling comfortable since after I was introduced to hardcore in Modern Warfare 2 by a coworker, and so pretty much, I just I loved it after that. I just my ammo conservation was more secure, was more guaranteed, as opposed to core, where I would run out of bullets like after like 4, maybe 5, 6 kills, and like. So, which is why I like this, and then he started saying, anyway, going back to that, he started saying that, hardcore's for scrubs, and he was a pro gamer, and this and that, and I challenged him, and I was like, you know what, like, let's do a 1v1, or public match, whatever he feels, we can make it competitive, maybe like, or I was hoping we could make it competitive, see who gets the most kills, or 1v1, like, not trying to say who's better than who, but he seemed pretty confident that he was a pro gamer, and this and that. And so pretty much we're actually playing the hardcore version of this right now, and so far it's looking like a landslide victory for me for right now. He's like oh my god, like after every time I kill him, oh my god, this and that, and like supposedly that he can't change his classes and I don't know what, and I put no restrictions whatsoever for classes or anything like that. Supposedly he had like 17 classes, and that I only put 10, and I'm just and like he says he couldn't change it or something like that, or that he had to delete classes to make other ones, and it's just like, bro, like we're just doing a 1v1, like why do you need 7 different classes? Right now I only have 2, and those 2 classes I use the same for core and hardcore, but like I said, I don't play core, but and it's kind of, I don't know, like it's kind of weird. We were cool in the beginning. I was cool with him. I was thinking like when he invited me to the party chat, he's gonna be like, well, what's up, bitch, or whatever, But it was cool, and before, like, I guess I guess I started talking to him, I was under the impression that he was gonna do that, but at the same time, I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna be cool with this dude. It's just we were just having a little discussion or dispute, or we were just having differences, towards how we play, Call of Duty, and he said that hardcore's for scrubs, and that core is where it's at, pretty much, and sounded pretty confident that he was gonna own me or whatever, but it turns out that it was different with this game. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and. I don't know. I really don't know what else. I don't know, man. And like I looked, and like he sounded like he was new to the game too. Like when when he started talking and all that, I was like, dude, like does this guy like play? And he started analyzing like my weapons, my combat record. He's he referred to me as a oh, he's a tryhard like my friend Clifton, or I don't know who the hell he mentioned, but he started analyzing me and like, oh, he's a burst weapon fire specialist, when that wasn't even the point. You know, I just had this gun because I was just like, oh, you know, I felt like using it, you know what I mean? And you know, he just started analyzing. He started assuming that I do this and that I do that and that I'm a tryhard and whatnot. I'm just like, bro, like, like, all right, man. If you say so, if you want to say that, I mean, that's cool, man. You know, but yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of like, It was just kind of awkward in a way. I was just like, but all right, you know, I let this kid talk. You know, it's all good. You know, he can say whatever he wants. He's entitled to his own opinion. You know, it's all good. And he wondering how I got him like that through the window. I'm like, bro, it's like. It was implemented in the very beginning of the game, and they mentioned that when you vault over certain things, your gun is already raised for hip fire. And he didn't know how I kept getting him like that, and I was just like, really, bro? Like, you know, and he said that he was all pro and this is and that, and he was barely. I think he mentioned that he was a second prestige or prestige 2, level 40 something. And like, I'm like, what? Like, really? For like a pro gamer? You know, I think, you know, for a pro gamer, I thought he would be a lot higher or something, you know? And, I mean, I don't know. You know, it's just, you know, that's just pretty much what he was saying. And like, I mean, I don't know. It was just kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, we pretty much, you know, we still kept it civil at the same time, you know? I mean, when I killed him, like, I don't know how many times, but you know, he called me like bitch and motherfucker and this and that, and like, oh, this is bullshit, and like, you know, he kind of started complaining here and there every time he died. But you know, me personally, I'm a modest guy. You know, I'm a modest gamer. I'm a modest player. You know, every time he killed me, you know, I was just, you know, I told him, oh, good shot. You know, I like to keep it good. You know, I like to keep it like, how do you say, good sportsmanlike conduct. You know, I'm that type of person. I'm that type of player, competitive. I'm sorry, competitor. You know, so just, you know, and you know, I really didn't have any sort of hate for this guy. You know, I was just, at the same time, to be honest, when I started playing him, I was like, dude, like, you know, I was really like, he sounded very confident on Facebook and all the comments and everything. He sounded very, very confident, like, oh yeah, I'm a pro gamer, this isn't that, blah 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 blah. And you know, after a while, I kind of started feeling bad. I kind of started feeling bad for the kid. I'm just like, oh, dude, like. But then again, I was like, you know what? Hopefully, hashtag if you're watching this video, if you're listening, you know, like, this is what happens when your balls go all the way to your throat. You know, thinking you're all that, and then just to have them sink back down all the way to the floor. So yeah, I mean, let this be a lesson. You know, sometimes I've had players online, you know, that say that, oh, you know, I had a couple of guys like a few weeks back, like, oh yeah, man, like, you know, we're gonna get that spot in Aquarium, man, we're gonna rock it and this and that. You know, people always talk this smack that they're gonna rock it, they're gonna own it, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, they're gonna own the lobby, and it's just funny because it's just weird when it happens with me. Whenever they say that and I'm in the lobby, they end up getting wrecked. Like, they end up getting completely wrecked, you know, and I got called, you know, after that game, you know, where they said that they were going to rock it. You know, I told them at the end of the match, you know, I got my Raps, my Hater, and, like, my Wraith and everything. And at the end of the match, they were like, yo, Reaper, like, you know, nice modded controller, and supposedly he was going to report me to Activision, saying that he knows somebody from Activision. He's going to call his friend in the morning, and he's going to report me. He's going to have me banned, and he's like, I hope they have a PlayStation in jail for you, and I don't know what, but yeah, you know, and I kept trolling him for days. You know, I told him, like, you know, day 1, day 2, I'm still here, and you know, nothing ever happened. So yeah, pretty much just you know, nothing. Of course, you know, they always say they know somebody from Activision. They always say they know somebody from Treyarch, and you know, you know, it's just dumb. Like, it's completely dumb, and like, you know, there's really no point in that, bro. Like, dude, you lost. You know, I mean, I've had my share of bad games too. You know, don't get me wrong. You know, I do okay. You know, I can hold my own and stuff like that. But he actually got me pretty good right there. But I mean, yeah. So that's pretty much what happened overall. and after this match we played. So we did kind of our own thing. First of all, I prefer hardcore. He prefers core. So we did this hardcore game, and then we played a core game later. So so yeah, I mean the match is about to finish right now. So I have another core game coming up right now, and so yep, that was pretty much game right there. 27 and 14. Not too bad, but yeah, but all right, well, thanks. That's pretty much what happened. So thanks for watching, guys, and you guys take care. Reaper out.